Who is really ruling Europe? We see that it's a simple question, but the answer will be probably very complicated, we think. But is it? We have, especially today, the situation is pretty simple, and the answer would be also pretty simple. Two major events made this possible to be really more or less sure who is really ruling Europe, under whose control is it. And I mean, of course, the Parliament of Europe, and not only the commissions, because the commissioners are in more or less in the same proportions distributed among countries as the places are, as the chairs are in the European Parliament. So we stick to the European Parliament, and we see that we have the biggest parties, and the Liberal Party is again the party number 3, and the party number 1 is of course the Christian Democrats, and party number 2 is the Social Democrats, and the party number 3 is the Liberal Democrats. So and then the list of the parties that you really need to secure some bills and legislative operations is finished. You don't need really conservatives and reformers, you don't really need the Green parties and so on. Okay, so in Germany recently the Christian Democrats have secured the position they had before, but the Social Democrats were really replaced. We could say that they were replaced by the Green Party. So the German ecologists now are stronger than German Social Democrats. That means that the strongest Social Democrats within Europe and within the European Parliament are Spanish Social Democrats. So the party number 1, the Christian Democrats, is as before controlled by the Germans. But the party number 2 is, we could say, with a small risk that it's really controlled today by the Spaniards, by the Spanish left. Okay, so what about number 3, and why the liberals are Liberal Democrats, which are not really ideologically so liberal or Democrats, and we cannot really forget that liberalism and democratic principles are not really so good with each other, so compatible, because liberalism is an individualistic ideology, an idea, and democracy is something completely different and oriented to different problems, to different aspects of human life. But what I now mentioned have no really meaning whatsoever, because the ALDE group, the Alliance of Liberals and Democrats for Europe, is really only for Europe. Those are Eurocrats, European federalists. They are neither liberal nor democrat, they are just pro-European Union and pro-making it stronger, bigger and more present in our daily lives. So, and in this party, the strongest club within this club of ALDE is the French party En Marche, which has been invented and created by Emmanuel Macron when he was running for president in France, and he has he couldn't enlist to the Christian Democratic group because they were the French Républicains, the former UMP, the Union pour le Mouvement Populaire, the party of Sarkozy, the party of Fillon. So no Christian Democrats. So right, the ideology of Macron's party is of this sort, that it could be really look more or less good in every of these clubs, but for the rules of for the things of politics, he couldn't just enlist to one of those. We already said why not to Christian Democrats. Yes, why not to Christian Democrats? and he would have the opposition of Merkel boys, and he will also have a different French club, or the Fillon boys. Yeah? So not here, not. And then we have Social Democrats, which is